tomorrow's tractor day. Tomorrow's tractor day. This is the day that we've been waiting for since, gosh, February of last year. It's been more than a year. There's been a lot of love and work from both Colleen and myself getting this tractor to a point where I'm happy to put it in some dirt. So anyhow, tomorrow's the big day, and I'm pretty excited, happy. It's hard to do anything today. All I was thinking about was this. So T-minus 12 hours. 12 hours. Ready to go. Yay, tractor!
So before we go out to the property, I had just a few things left that were piling up that I need to knock out quickly. In a previous video, you might have seen us struggling to get this other plate off, and it was pretty much rusted on there, and then the bolt snapped off, and oh, that was a nightmare. But we got them out. Got a new plate from CAT. I don't think it was that expensive. I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks. New plate, new bolts. They say they're 10.9. Put another washer on them just to help them break loose in the future. And these nuts and washers I had powder coated. They look really nice. Alright, I just want to take a second to tell you what this represents to me. These have been out of the tractor for over a year now, so this is really kind of winding it up for me, which is fantastic. I hope to be moving on to our project, and getting this tractor finished and ready to go was a big step for that. I just haven't been able to focus on house plans or anything with this going on, plus my regular job. So getting this buttoned up is super good, and I hope that we have a successful first test this coming Saturday over at the property. That'll really stress everything out. Since there's nothing to do at my current house, there's no way that I could stress test or put this in some dirt or slam it hard into something. So I won't know how everything holds up until I get to that stage. So hopefully things go well this weekend. Hopefully all those hoses that have nicks and cracks in them will hold together, but everything else should be good. So just a couple small things left, and it's ready to go, which is awesome. I'm excited. Yay, first full tank. I never put these holders back in the roof after I did the speakers, so I got some that apparently you can take back out when you put the screw in, so hopefully this will help in any future expansion. Another thing done. While doing my final systems check, I found a few wires that needed to be taped up and kind of pulled out of the way so they wouldn't rub anymore, as well as the hydraulic fluid was a little low. So I'm adding just a little bit here with the understanding that probably after I spend a couple days at the property, I'm going to do a full hydraulic system flush, change the filter, change all the fluid, since I don't know what the history of the fluid is, so I might as well be safe than sorry. With the bucket safely loaded in the back of the truck, there was only one more thing to do, and that was to grease the entire machine again. Ready to go. We just need my buddy to show up to help us out. Come on, Alex.
It's so much fun! Holy shit, that is so much fun. I am having way too much fun for this. I mean, this is what I wanted, and it's so much fun. It's exactly what I was expecting. Even more! This is just terrific. I'm messing some stuff up, but it is fantastic, and I'm having a great time. Colleen wants a turn, so I think it's a good chance to get inside and give it a go. Bye! Yeah, they agree. So?
It's a little challenging because all the controls seem reversed of what I've ever driven in the past. So
Well, once you get used to it, it's fun.
yeah, it's like driving backwards. Some people are inherently good at it, and then some people are like, wait, no, I go this way to go this way. But
And I'm actually really surprised how quiet she is.
yeah,
Like, I hear the fuel pump, like, tick, 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 tick. Well, that was your first long run in there. What do you think?
do you see?
Yeah, you were going after those trees.
I knocked it over.
You did.
Today is the end of the first tractor day. The day that we got the tractor to the property and got to mess around, and it was worth it. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Just did a little bit of scraping. You'll probably see that in the video. Mainly did a lot of brush clearance. There's a lot of dead trees from the fire that went through here. So we just kind of cleaned that up. You know, got familiar with the tractor. There is a learning curve. A couple times I thought I was going ass over tea kettle. And one time it threw me around so good. Whew, should have been wearing a helmet. But all positive learning experience. Put that one back in your mind and know what to do. A few tips are to have the bucket low enough that if you do get into a tipping situation, it will stop it so it won't oscillate as far. Or you can also slam the bucket down quickly and stop that oscillation if you're walking on a rock, which is what got me in a very scary situation. This marks some goodness in our project, in that now I can move on to finishing the house plans and getting that to the architect. But as far as the project, this was a lot of work to get to this. We were working on the tractor for about a year as we waited for city stuff and escrow and all sorts of things. It was very frustrating, and there was a lot of moments that you kind of question, is this worth it? Why are we still doing this? Being out here on the land today and getting my paws dirty, so to speak, and getting the tractor in the dirt really brought me some serenity as to why we're doing this, and this is going to be our piece of land. It's going to be great. It was worth it. We still have a long way to go, but we have accomplished a lot the last couple of weeks. I'm not a morning person. Me and Colleen are both not morning people, but I have been so excited knowing that this day was coming that I have been getting up every day at like 6 or 7 without an alarm. No matter what time I went to bed at night, 1 or 2 or 3, I would still wake up. I would be excited to work on the tractor, which I don't think I've really had a moment like that except for like going to Disneyland or just going to Disney World when I was a kid, that I couldn't sleep any longer. I had to get up. I was too excited. Colleen was still sleeping, and she got to sleep in a lot of times. A little jealous of that, but it was worth it. I'm excited. It was fun. Might come back out here tomorrow, do a little more damage. It's a beautiful day today. It is, not that it's going to matter for the blog, but it is May 5th or May 4th. May the 4th be with you. So it's May 4th, 2019. And yes, I know this blog is going to be offset, but there's reasons. There's reasons why we're doing that. Because sometimes there can be long spans of time where there's no update, where we're literally waiting for the city for weeks or months, almost in our case years at this point. I'm very proud of my wife for getting in there and giving it the old college try. She did a good job. Thanks for watching us push dirt around, and that's a wrap on Day with Lonnie.
Oops, good thing I didn't floor it.
Try that again. All right, today, which implies that we are done with messing underneath the cab, which is, thank God.
Is Alex on his way?
I can't get a hold of him.
Alex is probably sleeping in.
You want to tell the camera how you feel about that?
I'm so tired. What time is it? 8:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
On tractor day?
On tractor day.
Did you let your wife sleep in on tractor day?
No.
Did you let your wife have pancakes on tractor day?
We haven't finished our morning.